So I'm talking today in the story Saving the World series. And I'm going to talk today about kind of an invisible quality of emotional abuse. You know, why this story is saving the world? Let's just say that, and it's related to others too. For 30 years, I took this enormous onslaught of opposition that came at me, you know, through narcissism, all kinds of behaviors that came at me, and I had to hold it off. And in the process, you grow and change, and you create better things, like a better way, right? One of my mottos. So that's the story. And on the other side, I'm going to show you what about the invisible nature of emotional abuse and why it's so important to understand for your betterment and society's.
The Jon Myers story is the essence of turning challenge into opportunity, pointing us to a better way.
So I have a series of 4 illustrations that I'm going to utilize to help to see why emotional abuse is so tragic and why and this invisible nature. Begin with, you know, we generally start with a purposeful person, an relatively innocent person. And that's kind of one of the confounding natures, because there are people who end up seeing this person, feeling threatened, and wanting to attach themselves to that energy. And a purposeful person, you know, by definition is purpose. And people who don't, who attach, are kind of empty. And so in our second illustration, we see that, you know, the people without a purpose attach themselves to a person with purpose. And, you know, the energy is sacred. And this is a key point. This is why, you know, our coaching, training, mediation forges our purpose. Because you've got to keep out these people who will attach themselves to you and start to draw your energy. In the third illustration, we actually start to see that people who attach themselves to others actually get some sadistic joy about filling themselves up with other people's energies. They don't have the creativity, the drive on their own, the positively oriented drive. They need to attach themselves to others. They drain and pull down others. And society doesn't know yet. That's where the word sadistic comes in, that they actually get some kind of sick joy about pulling down and draining upon other people. And finally, in the fourth illustration, we start to see that the person with purpose ultimately prevails. And this is shocking to some, because we think the bully, the big mongers on the outside are the winners. But when a person develops that consistency, forges that purpose, is willing to step outward into the world, those are the kind of things that not only bring healing, but they bring victory. They bring moving forward in our world. They bring that purpose that ultimately defeats the negative, that attachment, those who seek to drain, that the person of purpose prevails. Story matters so much. This is why it's saving the world, because it's introducing a psychology that most people don't know. You know, most people just think, well, this person's here, they're just fighting, but they don't know that there could be a very innocent person, a purposeful person, and those who seek to drain their energy. So for most of us, companies, families, and individuals, you're going to benefit. I say good people, which is most of us. Good people are going to benefit by the training, coaching, and mediation that the umbrella of Gentle Genius Coaching offers. It's a breakthrough in understanding, and it builds up people of purpose who are what we really need right now to defeat this energy that will drain us. So please do go to www.theworldsgenius.com or www.theworldsbestmediator.com and start to find out more about this magical psychology that's saving the world, and that you can get involved and you can get this work that is going to, you know, for all good people, it's going to benefit you. Thank you.